So here's another video in the series for advice from a loser. That's me. So, suppose a bit of intro. Why am I calling it advice from a loser? Because I want to help the world, but I'm not really successful, and yet, or maybe I will be, maybe I won't be. And most people just listen to billionaires as if they know everything, and I happen to know a lot of stuff because I'm a follower of a prophet. There are many prophets. There have always been prophets. I even believe Buddha, Socrates, or Socrates, however you know. So many people, including Moses and Jesus and Prophet Muhammad, and all these people were prophets. And God, if there's a God, it does make sense that he won't just send one prophet to one religion. He'll be sending it to all religions. So, so I've got lots to share. There's always guidance. Even now, there's a group of people called AHMED Muslims, basically just Muslims, for the latter days, who are guided by God. And it's open for everybody to see what they've got to say. And they're not like a cult, because even ministers of presidents and whatever listen to us. So anyway, just because we're logical, straightforward kind of stuff. So, what have I got to say? I've got to talk about world peace. That's on my mind at the moment, amongst so many other things that I want to talk about, like success, depression, all these things that matter to people. So, world peace at the moment is on probably a lot of people's minds since, what's his name? President Trump came into office, or will be coming into office, because he said a lot of stuff. But actually, he's not the problem, really. He's just a symptom of the problem. There's wisdom by the Prophet Muhammad that says that we deserve. Our leaders come from among us, and we deserve those leaders. It's actually repeating the same thing in more depth in the second sentence, because if our leaders come from among us, that means if there's a bad leader, that means generally we must be bad people, generally speaking. And then the fact that we deserve it is kind of a natural thing. But I think Prophet Muhammad was making it extra clear that, listen, if you have a bad leader, stop complaining to the leader. You have to fix yourself as a people. And that's where we've got to realize we have the power to change things. First of all, change ourselves. Look in within ourselves every day, every single person. I didn't elect President Trump, but I still reflect on myself every single day. What am I doing wrong? And that's generally the problem in the world. Not enough people are open-minded enough to see that they have issues. I'm trying to keep this video short, so that's kind of the main gist, that we are the solution. We, as many people say, be the change you want to see in the world. So that's that. President Trump, what can he do? He even said himself, like 20 years ago or something, or 30 years ago, that he was going to play this game where he's just going to lie to say stuff that would get people to vote for him. But he's not really going to do the stuff he's going to say. He's already changed his tone, what he's saying, started going back on everything he said already. So, and even if he were to try to build a wall around America, or stop Muslims from coming into the country, he would have so many problems that his country would collapse. And if he did anything like that, he would have a civil war, literally. I mean, think about the damage one person can do. One person can just get out a gun and start firing at people. Now think about 1,000 or 1,000,000 people doing that. Your country's going to collapse. So he can't do the stuff he's saying he wants to do. And yeah, it's just not realistic. And if he was, there would be big trouble. And the other thing, the last thing I want to say is that uh, one of the greatest solutions we have is love. We've got to have love for everybody. So I don't hate Donald Trump. I worry for Donald Trump that he thinks it's okay to lie to the public or say these ridiculous things, which a little bit of introspection, a bit of research or whatever, I'm sure he's capable of that as a billionaire. I'm sure he's smart enough to do that. He'll realize what he's saying is wrong. It's really easy. So love is a solution. So my point is that I don't hate Donald Trump. I worry for Donald Trump. I don't hate people who might hate me. I worry for them. And as soon as you start hating people, you have a negative, seriously negative impact onto yourself, other people. People want to change the world. Hopefully you're one of these people who want to change the world. We can't live like that. You got to have love for all, hatred for none. That's the motto of the Muslim community around the world. Thank you for listening.